Alright, I promised you guys that I'd give you a quick tutorial on how to get started with the AFrame, this library that we're using to build out virtual realities. So, if you fire up your Cloud9 and you can create a new workspace, that's what I'm going to do. There are lots of different options, but honestly, even though you might be tempted to pick one of these other templates, the fastest and the easiest is just a blank one. And so we'll call this my AFrame workspace. And it'll take it a second, so I'll clip this video down. Great, we're in. And you can see that we've got this whole file tree up here. And if you want to go through and do it with the console, you totally can. But I am just going to right click over here and create a new file. And we'll call it index.html because it really is as simple as firing up an HTML page. And then if you go over to AFrame, their documentation, and click on Get Started, then you'll see that they've actually got a full HTML code right here that you can use. So if you copy paste that over, we'll see. So this first part, the script, this is sourcing the AFrame library. Without this, none of our AFrame tags would make sense. But because it's loading up the script before it tries to load any of the other objects, it's going to know all of these elements that have been defined within the context of AFrame. Inside the body, where we normally put items like paragraphs or headers, instead you'll see that everything is contained inside these scene tags. And then inside the scene there are 5 items: a box, a sphere, a cylinder, a plane, and a sky. And you can see the positions that have been given to them, color, radius, height. Depending on what item it is, they've been given different properties. And so let's see what this looks like. Click Run. And down here, it'll give us a link that we can use. I'll copy paste this over and fire it up in a new tab. And check it out. There is a box, a cylinder, a sphere, a plane, and the sky. And you might be thinking, I think I know how I could mess with this and alter this. You're totally correct. You could change this color from that to a purple I've been messing with is 80F. I think abbreviated hex codes work. Let's try it and see what happens. Yeah, change the sky to purple. And then same thing with position. Now position is the part of this that's trickiest. -1, 0.5, and -3. This corresponds to X, Y, and Z. X is exactly what you're used to thinking of, left and right. Y, it corresponds to what you're thinking of, up and down. And then Z is a little bit tricky. Z refers to position in 3D space. So here's our graphic. X is to the right, Y is up, and Z comes out of the digital reality toward you. So actually, if you want to put things further back where you can see them, because you'll be standing here at the origin when the app fires up, you'll need to put them at a -Z position in order for them to be in front of you, because you'll be facing that way. And so that's why, if you look back here, all of the positions that were set up have a -Z coordinate, -3, -5, -3, -4. So if I took one of these, and let's say I took this sphere and swapped it to -10, and saved that, and then went over here and refreshed the page, then you can see the sphere has moved back 10 spaces. And you can look around this virtual reality by clicking and dragging, and you can move around it by using the WASD keys. And so do some of this to explore and sort of get the feel for what this might look like, and then see if you can add some other objects. See if you can add another sphere, another cylinder, another box. We've had some students build some snowmen out of this, and so it'd be fun to see what you can come up with.